Hi guys, this is Tuti Gogia. In case you are listening this was for the very first time, you can go check out my social media handles. And this is season 5 of Stuti Speaks. And today I have a very मतलब मैं बहुत very लगा सकती हूँ क्योंकि I have Meenal with me, and Meenal and I have spent years living together in the same home. We started our journey together. मैंने जब अपनी first job join करी थी तो we started like living with 4 people. One of them was Meenal, and that's how we became friends. एंड एक तरह से हमने बिल्कुल फैमिली लाइक टाइम स्पेंड किया है, खाना बनाने से लेके झाड़ू लगाने तक. वी स्पेंड अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम टुगेदर. And what a coincidence, when I'm recording, I complete 20 years of my corporate job. I started my job with these people, and Meenal is one of them. So it's like she's like a family for me. मैं बहुत ज़्यादा इंट्रो दे नहीं पाऊंगी बिकॉज जो लोग तुम्हारे क्लोज होते हैं, तुम कितना भी दे दो, तुम वैसे एक्सप्रेस नहीं कर सकते हो जैसे तुम करना चाहते हो. Meenal is currently working as a senior consultant in Microsoft, and that's a very huge deal. Seeing people coming from like same college and then growing up so much is like a blessing. So I'm so proud of you, Meenal, that you are working in such a big MNC, doing such great work. She's senior consultant currently, doing great stuff in BI. Also, she has done many podcasts, like many technical podcasts. तो मैंने सोचा एक बार उसे मैं भी बुलाऊं, and we can talk about BI. People who are interested can search it out, कुछ learn कर सकते हैं. तो मीनल, मैं और कितना भी चाहूँ, मैं इससे बेटर इंट्रो नहीं दे पाऊंगी. तो passing it on to you, तू थोड़ा सा अपना you give your intro, and we'll start it from there.
Sure. Thank you, Stuti. And I feel blessed to be available here, present with you, talking to you, and contributing a little bit to your passion. And yes, we are a family. So let's make it more special. So here goes my intro. As apart from what Stuti said, so Stuti has completed 20 years. Congratulations, Stuti. But I still am 19.5 years still now in IT industry, still curious to break things in in the name of learning and experiencing enough to fix them before anyone notices. So I am passionate about Azure data and AI technologies, and I love AI assisted tools to speed up work, improve delivery, create impact, and sneak a little innovation in everyday tasks. Outside work, I would say that I usually like to work in kitchen, organize my home. Uh, it's like that I'm doing some kind of cloud migration project and reading about health and Ayurveda so that I can pretend that my tea choices are highly strategic and healthy.
Great.
Is that
So
enough?
it's so good to know more about you. Or also, I want to say, people, I got my habit of organizing home from Meenal only when we were living together. She was a great inspiration. बहुत ही clean रखती थी, बहुत ही organized रखती थी. मेरी थोड़ी बहुत पहले से भी ये habit थी, but it increased when I started living with you people. तो coming back to BI, we can start like कोई नया है, कोई first time आया, तो you tell to
Right.
like simple language में बता दे, how do you feel, what is basically BI, how you fall in love, because I know to पहले you're working with the
Right.
पहली job से you are doing BI. So tell
Yes.
tell tell us about that.
Sure, sure. So I started my journey in BI with data. Data is an SSIS, which is long way back now. Nobody talks about it anymore. But out of many favorite data and AI technologies, Power BI is the one which is like a friend, like you, Stuti, who can take a messy conversation and can turn into a clear summary. So, uh, seriously speaking, the real challenge is not only collecting data; it is understanding what it is really trying to say. This is the most important thing that I love about Power BI because it helps people to talk about the numbers, the story behind those numbers. For example, a sales leader can see where the revenue is growing, operation team can spot the delays, finance team can track the performance, utilization, everything which you can think in numbers. The best representation is you can get is via Power BI. And the best part is you don't have to be hardcore developer to start exploring. It brings data closer to business users. So in nutshell, Power BI is not a reporting tool for me, rather it's a decision making tool. And magic is making something s- ideally so complex but looking so simple. That's what Power BI means to me, Stuti.
Great, that's great. So, Abhi, you talked about AI like thodi der pehle. What does AI
Right.
and where does AI enter in this? Like especially with Copilot in Power BI. और भी बहुत सारे tools हैं. Copilot is one of them which we use very commonly because
Our
हम
colleague
IT
now.
में हैं.
Right.
आजकल तो sometimes like एक mail लिखने से पहले भी you go into Copilot and check. जबकि हम mails लिख रहे हैं like 15,
Yes.
20 years of writing emails, still going to Copilot and enhancing it a bit. So, how does AI enter in BI? Like for you?
Correct. So, right, right. Yeah, never. I guess in our lives, AI is an integral part of our personal as well as professional life. So, moving back to AI and Power BI, AI is making the analytics journey more conversational. Earlier, business users and people often needed to know that which particular report they want to open, which filter to apply, which measure to check. I guess there were series of steps they need to follow. But now with conversation, with natural human language being in picture along with co-pilot style experience, you can start asking questions in normal language. For example, instead of searching through multiple reports, you might ask that why did sales drop in West region last month? Or maybe summarize the key change in the customer behavior. Copilot along with Power BI can help generate report pages, explain trends, summarize visual, and suggest even where to look next. It is you might have seen the little Copilot button along with the Power BI implementation. So essentially, this means that AI has not replaced human judgment. It
Hmm.
means that AI has become a smart assistant which is sitting next behind you. You can ask कि क्या चल रहा है, and
Hmm.
it can help you move faster from data to insight. And sometimes I have realized this a little small details which our eye can not see. The AI catches it so good, and it really makes a difference.
Right. Very nice. Very nice. And I think because of AI being integrated, things, though people say that it is like hampering the jobs and everything, I think everything new that's come in have those things. Like शुरू में computer आए तो people like हमारी life को क्या होगा, but it never happened.
More jobs
OTT,
became, yeah,
exactly,
more
more
jobs
jobs, more
happened.
Similarly, जब OTT आया था, people were like, now people won't go in theater. We still go in theater, enjoy the meals, have the, but it's like आपको वो grasp करने के लिए you have to make high quality things. So people,
Yes,
the attention get divided, but then the quality gets improved of everything
correct.
eventually.
We
The
can
standards
focus
become
now,
par. Hmm.
definitely, and we can focus on more important things.
Right,
Yes,
right, right. Yeah,
and
because
operational
these
things
small
can
things
be
are
taken
being,
care of.
yeah, because the small things are being taken care. You can concentrate on like as per 80-20 rule. What's more, what will give you more efficiency? What will give you more productivity? How can you rearrange the things better?
Yes, and one more thing, Suti, which I have realized earlier, uh, we were able to evaluate the decisions. Suppose there is some architectural decision or slide decision or any which way you want to present your case to the customer. Your mind can evaluate two, three, five, or six options. But now with help of AI, you have multiple things to evaluate, and I guess our chances of failing or maybe failing we fail fast and we take care of those uh, decision points uh, now so that eventually our results get better and we are well informed that yes we are making this decision because we have evaluated this, these are the pros, these are the cons. So all this earlier used to happen in days and now we are doing it in hours.
Yeah, yeah, true, 2 hours and sometimes minutes also, right? It's so
Yes,
easy. It's so easy
right,
to do things in just minutes and microsecond at time.
correct,
That like let's come back to other next thing, which is I was thinking about agentic AI agents. You know more about that. We are going into that. So people are
right.
also talking about AI agents, MCP servers. How can we understand that without getting too technical? Even I am trying to learn more about agentic AI and AI at my job, so tell me that I'll be able to like easily understand.
Right. Uh, So you must have used chatbot, right? In
Yeah.
earlier times, like little few years down the line, there were chatbots who can really answer our questions. Now, think of an AI agent as someone who can understand your goal, decide that what steps are needed, use those tools, check information, and then help complete a task. You need not to interact with your chatbot at every second. They know your intent, what needs to be done. Agent kind of mimic our behavior. So that's what agents are helping us. And needless to mention, you must have heard about MCP servers as well. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol Servers. They are like the trusted connectors. What they do is they let AI agents talk to different tools, make
Okay.
the decisions, do the research, and
Hmm.
everything, every critical operation in a more organized way. In simple words, they help AI move from I can chat to I can help you to do the useful work with the right
Okay.
systems.
Okay.
And in Power BI world, this opens exciting possibilities. Imagine
Hmm.
that Stuti, you have an assistant, okay? You have an AI assistant right with you. You will just you give instructions, or maybe sometimes we need not to follow the instructions because right it isn't uh, uh, there in your AI agent in the form of skills. So let AI talk to different to AI agent is talking to your data sets, understand the report, explain what changed, suggest a follow up analysis, and help build a narrative for your leadership, or maybe an executive summary of leadership, because we need it time to time when we want to know to that our leadership wants to know that what's going on. So we need kind of a concise data points, we need executive summary which is impactful, which tells us that what is like how is this looking, why is this looking, and what is the next path to it. So the agent helps us to build a strong impactful narrative. An agent is not only answering from memory, it is using connected tools and the context. Basically, this is very important, that context is getting filled from your data only. You are giving that content, so it is very much applies to your use case. And
Hmm.
I would I hope I am within time. So
Yeah, yeah,
let me
yeah.
just Okay, thank you.
Hmm.
So let me, this is a new thing which I've recently experimenting with in my work, which is I'm exploring on GitHub,
Okay.
PBIR. It is Power BI reporting, PBIR formats. It is via CLI, command line interface work, which includes implementation and experiments as data goblin. In simple words, PBIR is more developer friendly way to represent Power BI reports, so that it could be reviewed, compared, automated, managed like code. So this is a powerful way of imagining and working with Power BI reports. It is very closer to engineering modern practices. So this is where future is going, uh, and it has also become a larger ecosystem, because AI assistants, automation, GitHub, and developer tools, they all can work together. For business users, the benefit is simple: faster insights, better quality, and fewer repetitive steps behind the scenes.
Hmm. Okay. That describes a lot. That will help. I think that will be helping a lot people who are looking for this kind of details. Let's on that note, let's move to our for the next point or the next question. What excites you most about the future of BI? Like what's coming? What is there like we can expect in next 4 5 years with Copilot agents, AI agents, agentic AI? What's coming for us?
Right. The most exciting part of this thing is now data is becoming more accessible, and even if you have not worked on this kind of skill or technology before, it is more accessible for you as well. Now, if you are like, suppose you are in management, Suti, project management, and you want to turn itself into a technical role, or
Hmm.
not a developer, but for say an implementation part of it. So now
Hmm.
we are moving towards that direction, that anybody can is well equipped to learn, to grow, to experiment, and to innovate, I would say. And
Okay.
every earlier, what insights these insights often stayed with only a small group of experts. Now
Hmm.
people can take it up to a next level and can really have a conversation with data. And I can imagine a future where every team member has a personal data assistant. You can ask questions like, what should I focus on today? Which customer segments need attention? Or can you prepare a summary for my meeting? Or the assistant checks the data, explains you the story, and you can, like, it can help you act faster.
I'm sorry to cut you off right here.
Yeah.
We'll continue. I'm really sorry. This feels like a Hollywood movie where there is a constantly. Don't you think so? The movies which we used to watch like 10 years back, and we
Yes,
were
they are
reminding
becoming
ऐसा
true.
भी हो सकता है क्या?
As
Now,
yes.
now we are living in that world where there is a constant assistant to us, or constantly someone is listening our voice. Sorry, continue whatever you were saying.
No, no, you're very right. You're very right. Sometimes it feels overwhelming as well, Stuti.
Yeah.
But yes, but if we see the bigger picture, the kind of impact like I am able to do with AI assisted programming is unmatched with what I used to do previously. That's
Hmm.
that's I have really felt it, and
Hmm.
they are after doing all their work, you feel uh, content that, oh my god, I am able to achieve these many things in a single day. So
Hmm.
yeah, that is good. But
Yeah.
yes, uh, even that said, we need to, I guess, be more vigilant, that we should not be overdoing. We should maintain a balance between our work and what, apart from work, what excites you, like your hobbies and everything. We should be, managing, and we should take help from AI also to, in managing our mental and physical health as well. Why not?
Yeah. Why not?
Right.
But were
Yeah.
you saying something before I cut you off, or like that's
No,
it?
no, I was just saying, I just wanted to give a final message,
Yeah, yeah.
so maybe, yeah, so do not feel
No, but we
intimidated.
can have like five,
Yeah.
7 more minutes of conversation. But you were you saying something when I cut you off?
No, 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 I was able to finish it. You cut me, ekdam, you were right.
Right point pe.
You were
Okay, I'm
right
really
point.
sorry for doing that.
No
But
worries.
I just want to ask one, two more things.
Yeah.
And if you are, I mean, if you have an answer right away, that's great. If not, we can take it forward for some other conversation as well. Do you recommend some reading resources to get this information? Do you have some books to recommend, or you are using AI only to get these to read more about
Okay.
this stuff? Yeah,
Uh, okay, frankly, I'll just speak about my experience.
yeah,
So, I have subscribed to Power BI. I'm speaking as of now only for Power BI.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I have these Microsoft YouTube channels. I have done
Hmm.
subscription of that. So, monthly updates which comes with Power BI. I
Oh,
read them.
great.
They are very small, short sessions. And if
Wow.
you do not have much time to go through a session, they publish the Microsoft
Summary.
Learn page with that. So
Achha.
yeah, either way, it doesn't take much of your time. Apart from it, I would just like to talk about Microsoft Fabric as well, because right now Microsoft Power BI is available in like enterprise licenses are with Microsoft Fabric. In Fabric, again, I would not go much in detail about it, but Microsoft Fabric brings in the big data analytics. If I were to just summarize it, everything you have your all data in one place, whether it is in Parquet files or data stores or anywhere, and it gives you a lightning performance. So Power BI with Fabric is a very strong combination of unified data analytics. So I would and right now the advancements and the new preview features, and later they turn into general and publicly available features. But right now the uh, n- features are coming so fast, and they are able to make your life and your customers life easier. So just whenever you log in, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes, you can just devote that what's coming new in
Hmm.
world of AI, agents, and the products which you love to work with. So maybe consistency is the key, because sometimes
Yeah.
we get so busy that we often don't look at it. And when sometimes we get so late that there are so many advancements that has already happened, so we feel, oh my god, I have left so much. So I guess
Hmm.
just starting 10 minutes a day would do.
Yeah, I think what will help people is to be a forever learner, which I've seen in you, which I've seen
Yes.
you in your partner as well, that you are constant learners. So I've never seen you not learning. So I
Yes.
think that is what a childlike strategy is, to log in, to learn, to be a forever curious mode, so that you are updated plus you are challenging yourself. क्योंकि वही same काम करते रहोगे तो बहुत ही बोर हो जाओगे,
बहुत
and
बोर हो
then
जाता है, right?
yeah,
And
that's very
yes, I
ah.
forgot one thing, Suti, which you mentioned, that when
Hmm.
you're talking to that agents, co-pilot agents, even they can help you learning in such a good way. I
Yeah.
recently did some certifications, and I told the agent with a good prompt that
Hmm.
that M365 co-pilot has some agents. They can
Hmm.
do analytics, they can do research, they can do prompt engineering for you. So I just asked that co-pilot thing to prepare me a prompt that can help me to first read for my certifications, then give me some practice questions, and
Wow.
it also evaluated with me that particular which area I need to learn more. So that kind of learning, definitely, yes,
That's
yes,
yes. I think about हम इसी पे बात करें तो 2 मिनट और we can talk about prompt engineering. Tell people about
right.
prompt engineering, because मुझे लगता है I know what prompt engineering is, but I want more people to be aware. Being ChatGPT now, Meta AI, and whatnot, Claude. People should know more about how they can improve and what is prompt engineering.
Okay, I will not go into technical definitions because they can read it on the
Yeah,
web.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
Just
for
tell in
me,
layman,
yes,
layman
for me, prompt engineering is something how clear I'm able to communicate my message to you, and
to you.
you means the agent. That what
Yeah.
agent needs to work.
Hmm.
Imagine. So I always start my prompt with imagine that you are this, you are expert in this. Do not give me the results right away. Take your time to think. I need, and you can give a few short examples that if I my question is this, then I want my answer or like your response to be structured in a way that it needs three headings. Uh, uh, Maybe title, description, why, what you have considered, tell me what are the decision points you have done. So I guess prompt is very personal to everyone, and whenever I get good prompt, I save it for my later use. So
Hmm.
I
That's
have a
great.
prompt. Yes, because otherwise it is very difficult to generate prompt again and again. So
Yeah.
I have categorized one note where I have prompts of learning, prompts of BI, prompts of this. So good
Wow,
prompts,
that's great.
yes, yes,
So
and you
you
can
have a
refine your
you have a
prompts.
prompt library now where people can
Yes, yes,
हाँ, that's a good idea also. Like people can generate their prompt libraries, and eventually मुझे लगता है ऐसा भी होगा. There will be a
yes.
prompt library. You can pick a prompt and you can, because
Pick a
that
prompt.
prompt is very clear to give you
Correct.
answer what you need. Coming back to इससे मुझे वो याद आया. तुमने कभी हम जब करते पढ़ रहे थे शुरू में तो हम वो देखते थे ना कि what is client expectation and what is generated, right? वो उस तरह के मीम्स होते थे ना कि क्लाइंट
Right,
ने बोला
right,
ये
right,
बना दो और आ गया ये, बिकॉज द रिक्वायरमेंट वाज नॉट क्लियर. अभी मुझे
right.
ऐसा कोई याद नहीं आ रहा, बट हम बहुत देखा करते थे ये
नहीं,
इन द
ऐसा भी
बुक्स.
होता था कि कस्टमर ने रिक्वायरमेंट क्या दिया है और फाइनल प्रोडक्ट क्या हुआ है. So
एग्जैक्टली,
that
तो
is the
उसकी
whole journey.
हाँ, उस टाइम हमें ये नहीं पता था इस चीज को मीम्स बोलते हैं, बट
हाँ,
दोज
right.
वर द मीम्स व्हिच वर जनरेटेड बिकॉज वी जस्ट स्टार्टेड आवर जॉब्स. एंड दिस नाउ कैन बी वेरी क्लियर विद एआई, क्योंकि आपने कुछ बोला और उसे उस तरह से समझ में आया, उसने दे दिया. नाउ आई अंडरस्टैंड उसको, मतलब उस टाइम उस चीज का क्या मतलब था, राइट है
Yes,
ना?
but first, one important thing we have forgot, and we have to have this in our discussion
या
about responsible AI.
या
This,
प्लीज.
yes, this is very important. You have to be careful that which particular you have to do testing, evaluation. There, I'm not the expert here, Stuti, but I am also learning. There are kind of evaluation framework and whole Microsoft Learn site about how you can be responsible with AI implementation. So before any implementation, your organization or every organization must have some AI champs or AI responsible team. So you must go through those security and compliance and they have we have several metrics in order to what kind of data set are we dealing with, the biases and the fairness. We have six principles: transparency, responsibility, and all that.
Okay.
Please make sure that without, because eventually AI is not responsible of the delivery, we are.
True. True. True.
Accountability and responsibilities lies with us.
True.
AI
So
is
true.
just our assistant. So make sure that we govern AI, not the
Not
otherwise.
AI governing us, but
Yes.
obviously people talk about that side also because that's threatening people like Toby,
Yes.
deep fake and all that stuff which came in between. So I think government laws also plus organization laws also can keep people in check, and the
Yes.
HR policy also, like these are the things that can
But
keep
we are
people
the
in
ones
check.
who should be adhering it to. Otherwise, it is
Yes,
easier to pass on. Okay, let's not do
exactly,
this because this is taking
exactly.
extra time or something. But it should be
Yeah.
the mandatory thing to start with.
Hmm. True, true, true. I completely agree. I think we should be like first as citizens or as an employee, we should be very much aware about like compliance and everything
Yes.
and adhering the rules and regulations and policies, etc. And similarly, yeah, organization must also be. I think there could be HR policies also coming in future for
Right.
AI related things. क्योंकि जिस हिसाब से
Correct.
चीजें बढ़े जा रही हैं, I
Right.
feel at some point there will be something coming up.
Yes, we have to
Yes.
be 100% on our toes to mitigate the security part of our of any implementation, because it's your
So true.
data, it's personal data, it's
Yeah.
sensitive data. If
Mm.
fallen in wrong hands, it can be used brutally. So we
Mm.
have to be 100% sure of it.
Yeah, in India and countries like India, this is more prone because people are so much into theft and everything, especially cyber theft, cyber
Yes.
these all this stuff. Cool. I think we had a very good discussion. We are moving towards the end, and I would want you to share your top three, like say some top three learning points, like what has help you to be a forever learner, or anything you want to give away to people as a parting note. Like it could be your learnings, it could be something a spiritual or psychological thing, that how can you keep yourself going in a corporate job, or I mean anything that you want to give out as a parting note, and then maybe we can end it right here.
This is the most difficult question, Stuti. I'm not
That's
sure,
okay,
but
you can take your
yeah.
time if yeah.
Okay, what I guess if you're lost, because I was at one point of time where I needed some maybe advice or light or any mentorship, that where should I focus, uh, where should I put my energy on. So I guess this is the most hardest part when I was in 2019, where I was
Oh.
not clear, because at that time there were cloud technologies were just initiating. It
Hmm.
was on the boom, and
Hmm.
I was working on data, but I was not clear, okay, should I work on this area or this area? How should I start my journey? How should I make my resume good? I'm just talking about professional
Yeah, 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 that works.
journey only right now. So I guess a mentor would help here. If anybody
Hmm.
has experience into that area, the first, I guess, if you're thinking into that direction, your 50% job is done.
True.
Now
Hmm.
the implementation part, again 50% very important. So you have to have a growth mindset. You have to be learn it all rather than know it all. And
Wow.
I guess last time where the mindset was that we have got experience, then we are at a level that okay, we are
We know
like
it all.
we know it all. Like don't if we come across some Gen Z's or 3 or 4 experience year of experience of person, then we are like on teaching moment. But no, this is not like that. It is totally reversed now. So I feel
Hmm.
like to tell you frankly, I feel like that I learn each day in my
Yes.
each customer assignment. It's like Sometimes it is, I feel like it should not be, uh, you should, again, a balance is very important. So may make small goals, regular studies, or do some certifications, I would say, because it helped me. Because sometimes in our projects we do not get enough work to, suppose if I want to work in, maybe say, RAG or AI implementation, and I'm not getting chance. So what I'll do is I'll do certification, because if I pay for that certification, I will make sure
Make
to give
sure.
certain amount of time into my reading, upskilling, and then go for it. So whatever floats your boat, yes,
Do that. But I genuinely loved your advice. Rather than feeling like you know it all, you should always be like, learn more, learn more.
plan it out.
And the second thing which I loved what you said is growth mindset, which I also feel the same. As long as you have growth mindset, you will keep evolving.
Correct. Correct.
Yes. So this was such a great discussion, Meenal, and I truly had a very good time. And on that note, I think we can end this podcast right away. Thank you for being my guest. I'm so grateful.
Same here, Stuti, and I would like you to acknowledge and give you a shout out that over the years, I guess you have become so much, skillful. You have, yeah, yeah, but definitely, you have become mature, and I would say a positive personality, uh, who radiates energy,
Thank
and
you.
uh, a bright side of it. So wherever anyone, if whosoever is listening, if anyone is feeling low, just talk to Stuti. She can bring
Yeah,
positivity to your life, and she will pass on more power and love your way. So
yeah. Thank you so much. That was too much of great words for me. Yeah. So thank you so much, Meenal, and thank you, listeners, to listening to us. Stay happy, stay blessed, and most importantly, stay grateful. I will see you. I mean, I'll be there in another one. Okay. Thank you.
sure.
Bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Stuti. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye
Bye.
all.